What's up, fiends? Alucard here. We continue our look at the cinema of cult action legend David Heavener as we dive into Twisted Fate, aka Kill Kill Overkill, from cult film director Donald G. Jackson. Let's get to it. Twisted Fate is a straight to video thriller made in 1991 and released in 1993. Director Donald G. Jackson is best known for his films Hell Comes to Frogtown, Roller Gator, and the Rollerblade film series. That should give you a decent idea of what to expect here. This film stars Troy Froman, Bill Black, Susan Deemer, and with a special guest appearance by David Heavener. At least the special appearance part is accurate. He appears in exactly one scene. The main star, Troy Froman, is probably best known to my generation as Ox from the original Saved by the Bell television series. And our leading lady, Susan Deemer, has appeared in Slash Dance and had a bit part in the Dragnet movie with Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks. So we start off with Jody coming home to find her boyfriend Russell cheating on her. She discovers this using a VHS recorder, which really becomes like another character in the film. We then meet the Fate brothers, Luther and Peter Paul, who have been released from a rehabilitation center. They save a female hitchhiker from impending doom from two miscreants named Tom and Jerry. The brothers and the hitchhiker camp out in the desert. Luther kills the defenseless hitchhiker and Peter Paul buries her. Afterward, Peter Paul plays harmonica while Luther sings a wacky song to celebrate. Meanwhile, Jody brings the video recorder to three of her friends about to go on a vacation. She tells them to film everything so she doesn't miss anything. She'll be joining them the next day. On the way around the mountain, the three girls get a flat tire. In comes Billy, the singing cowboy, played by David Heavener. He stops and helps them. He claims that he has never heard of Ravenna Ridge, which is where the girls are headed to. And to prove to the audience that these girls are airheads, one of them, Brenda, asks Billy, what does he prefer, the words or the lyrics? Anyway, they finally get to the vacation house where the Fate brothers are hiding out in the attic. What could possibly go wrong? So David Heavener just appears in the one scene. There didn't seem to be much of a purpose for him other than to say he had never heard of the place that they're going to, so kind of look out kind of thing. The acting overall is pretty blah, minus one standout I'll talk about in a moment. If you've seen Don Jackson's other work, you know this will be like a super low budget mess. The constant cutting to videotape footage was really kind of annoying. This was before, the found footage really became a thing. So they switched back and forth pretty consistently. The editing and the script were both pretty terrible. They took like a 20-minute story and they stretched it out for 85 minutes. And they do leave it open-ended for a sequel that thankfully has not happened as of yet. But what did I like? Troy Froman really goes for it. His performance is a bit over the top, but it works beautifully here. For his character, think Brock Lesnar meets Dwayne Wayne. That's pretty much what you get. I also like David Heavener's part because he acted as confused as the audience is, so I thought that was kind of funny. You could also say this film has early elements of found footage, with all the video recording shenanigans. Overall, it's not the worst thing I've seen, but it's also not all that great either. So with that, I'm going to give Twisted Fate 1 3/4 bats out of 5. So I was able to watch this film right here on YouTube, and I'll leave a link in the description box for you to check it out if you wish. I would only recommend this for Donald G. Jackson completists or wanting to see Ox play an even crazier character. Until next time, adiosi, Bella Lugosi. Beans, 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 the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you puke.